So to start off today's video, I'm going to be using the Finishing Touch Flawless Facial Hair Remover. So this is supposed to be like a facial hair remover. So I was very curious and I want to try on camera with you guys today. So inside it does come with the actual tool, a battery, and this little brush in here. So I'm reading the directions. I've already put in the battery. There's a gold like little up and down switch. So this is to turn on. And the light comes on and it turns off. And then it also says to move in circular motions. Just go ahead and try that. So you do have some really, we would call, like everyone always calls it like peach fuzz. But I really like here. And I'm just going to go ahead and try it right here. I don't know if you guys can see. And I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about right here. So let's go ahead and try that. Alright, I don't really see a difference because it's so small, but I will compare it to the other side. So I'm literally cleaning one side or cutting one side of my face, and I'm not cutting the other to kind of see if there's a difference. So I do see they did take a chunk of that. I wonder if there's any way we can actually see the hair. Twist the cap. Oh, okay. So I definitely did cut some hair because I can definitely see it inside here. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. So I definitely feel like this definitely worked. And I like the fact that I don't feel anything. I don't feel like I'm shaving my face. It's just so, like, it was just so smooth and easy. And I can definitely see that it really did take off that peach fuzz that I wanted. Now, if you're curious as to why you would want this or you would want to use this, for me, I think most people use this because they want to remove facial hair so that there's like an easier application of makeup, or just so that you don't have that like peach fuzz on your face. Now I'm interested, like, can I use it, you know, for anywhere? Interesting. So I'm back. It's been a few days now, actually almost a week already. I just really want to see how my hair was going to grow back. I feel like it's very similar to if you were to use like a razor or like a shaver. You're really just getting the surface of your hair follicles. You're not getting to the roots. So when it grows back, it feels kind of pokey and sharp, because you have to imagine that a hair follicle, when it grows up from the root to the surface of your skin and it's coming out and it's actually showing you, if you're cutting the top, you're really just cutting it and making a sharp edge. So when it comes out and it's growing further out, it feels very pokey on the face. So I don't believe that it's growing out thicker as what most people would believe. I just feel like because you're not getting to the root of it, you're not pulling out and allowing the hair to grow, like one strand to literally grow from the root up again, then it feels kind of pokey and it feels more uncomfortable than it did before, prior to using kind of a shaver or even this Finishing Touch Flawless facial hair remover. So I don't think it's worth it. I feel like for $20 it's an overpriced luxury shaver or razor. I think that if that was the case, I would just stick to using a razor or a shaver. So as a comparison to the Finishing Touch Flawless Facial Hair Remover, I did pick up these razor. This is, I believe the brand is pronounced Schick or Schick. Silk retouch razors, and I'm pretty sure you guys have seen these everywhere. I did pick these up from Ulta. It comes in a set of 3, and so I thought I would compare it. So I'm gonna go ahead and just slowly cut my hair. Oh. So I can feel it a little bit tugging, and even on the little razor I can see there's like little hairs on it as well, and I'm assuming some dead skin, which is great for exfoliating. I'm not putting any pressure whatsoever, so if you are planning to do this, be very careful. So you can see you picked up some of my facial hair and some skin as well, and so far I really like it. I definitely feel it definitely has that physical like scrape on your face. You do definitely feel that. I did literally the smallest amount of pressure possible. If you are planning to use this at home, do use it with caution and be safe. also do put back on the cap over the razor when you're not using it. I'm going to do the same exact thing as I did with the Finishing Touch Flawless Facial Hair Remover, and I'm going to try and wait a few days after my hair grows back and seeing if I like that result better. Hey everyone, so I'm back. It's been about 2 weeks since my last video check-in on my first impression and using the basically the facial razor or the touch-up razor, as however you want to call it. So I wanted to give you guys kind of like my update on how the hair growth and how my skin's been since then. So first of all, I do think that this razor is pretty good in that it not only gets rid of like the peach fuzz or facial hair, but also it kind of helps exfoliate your face. So if you have dry skin like myself, I do think it does help with that. Now what I did notice is that you do feel like you're getting cut. Like when I put on lotion or when I used toner like that evening, I definitely feel like I had some very superficial cuts on my face, so I could feel it stinging. Now that's the only thing, like you have to be really, really careful. I thought I was pretty careful and I didn't put a lot of pressure, but obviously I got some cuts. So if you are afraid of that or you don't like that, this is probably not going to be for you. Another thing is with hair growth, I feel like it does take a little bit longer to grow like your hair back. In comparison to the Finishing Touch Flawless facial hair remover, I feel like this is much safer in that it doesn't give you cuts on your face, but your hair, you obviously are getting just the very top. But I do think that if you're gonna have to choose between one or the other, the razor one is better in my opinion, because it gives you that kind of like exfoliating, dermaplaning kind of result. I've tried these two products. I've also tried waxing my face as well, and I think in my personal preference I would prefer to wax, because I like the feeling of having a evenly clean face where it literally pulls out all the hair. Obviously, for me, I have sensitive skin, so I do get bumps here and there. As you can see, I do get redness sometimes because I have sensitive skin as well, so that's the only downside to wax. But once your hair grows back for waxing, I think that it actually feels better, because you can't feel it because it's super soft. You're not cutting it at a sharp angle, so when your hair grows back, it grows back very soft. So let me know which item you would prefer, the Finishing Touch or the facial razor. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.